Hello everybody, Dylan here today, and we are doing Death Battle is Stupid. Now, I already did Death Battle is Stupid Part 1, you can go watch it right now. If you haven't watched it, you might want to, because this is the Part 2 video. This part is going to be talking about Goku vs. Superman Part 1 and 2, what I thought was wrong with it, and the main reason why I came to conclude that Death Battle is stupid, the whole idea is dumb, and why I don't watch Death Battle anymore. So let's jump right into this today on DHT. Now, I'm not going to be mean, but let's start off with the premise itself. The premise doesn't sound like a bad idea, it's Goku versus Superman. But then when you think about it, it's Goku versus Superman. Now, Superman's a very complicated character to understand. There are tons of versions of Superman, but they thought they would make it simpler by saying anything past Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now that gives us a better understanding, but there are still tons of Supermen afterwards. There's the modern Superman and all of his mini slight reboots, and then there's freaking New 52 Superman, who brings way more to the table. Now, this video was made in 2013, meaning that the New 52 had already been going for 2 years. So, the fact that they're deciding to use the outdated Superman when the universe has been rebooted into the New 52 already starts to make me question things. Now, one of the major complaints I could give right away is choosing the Dragon Ball abridged people to voice Goku. Now, I wouldn't really complain about this, but then it makes me wonder, is this supposed to be the Goku from the Dragon Ball abridged universe, or is it still supposed to be the Goku from the Dragon Ball anime universe? And don't act like they're not two different Gokus. One Goku is way different power level and personality wise than the other one. In the Dragon Ball abridged universe, the movies do apply to the canon, when in the anime universe, they do not. Why do I bring this up? Because it comes up later on the Death Battle. When Goku is getting tired of Superman and he's exhausted through all of his super forms, including Super Saiyan 4, he uses a move from the Super Android 13 movie where he creates a spirit bomb, then absorbs the spirit bomb. Now, my complaint with this is that this is anime Goku. He is using a non-canon move just for the hell of it. Like, how the hell does he know this move? How the hell does he know this move exists? And you're saying, oh, Dylan, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, because that's like already breaking the canon of the character, and it could cause a very dishonest ending. But the ending was right. Superman would win, but I don't believe Superman would blow up the Earth to do it. Superman has literally gotten the shit beat out of him to death. On multiple occasions, he has almost died defending the Earth. He lets villains beat the shit out of him just because he doesn't want the Earth to get blown up in the process. I don't believe that he would crash into the Earth, blowing it up just to kill Goku when he's already so much more powerful than Goku. It goes against his morals and everything he represents as a character. So the first one already fucked up Superman majorly by not defining which Superman they were using and by bastardizing his character. They fucked up Goku by not stating which Goku they're using, the manga, the abridged, or the anime version, and they had him use moves outside of his canon. So, let's move on to the part 2. Now, they were asked to do this so many times that they decided, we're doing a part 2. So I'm like, maybe they'll do some research. Maybe with the Battle of Gods movie and the second one coming out, they did their research and they know what they're doing. No, they didn't. So let's get into what's wrong with the second one. The second one's already stupid from the beginning. Superman is out in space summoning Shenron with the Dragon Balls. Now here's the thing. He blew up the Earth, so I'm assuming he blew up Piccolo too, so how is he wishing back the Earth if Piccolo is presumed to be dead? And it might have been Dende, but either way, they're dead. I'm assuming it's Piccolo because one wish is all Shenron granted him, and if it was Dende, there would have been 3 or 2 wishes. So I'm assuming it's Piccolo. But how would he even make this wish if he blew up the Earth along with Piccolo? Now, you could say this is the Namekian Dragon Balls, but you can see that is Shenron. So no, this is the Earth Dragon Balls. So that's already stupid from the start. Now, they're talking stuff to each other. They're ready to start this fight. I'm ready to start this fight. First of all, I'm going to say it looks way better than last time. These models look way more detailed, a little bit too shiny, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the background, everything. But then Goku turns Super Saiyan God without 5 pure-hearted Saiyans around him. So that's a major problem right there. I don't see Vegeta. I don't see anybody else there, so we're presuming that Goku can just turn Super Saiyan God without the help of any other Saiyans. So that's a complete fuck up right there. And it's not a slight little fuck up that I can look over. He cannot transform into Super Saiyan God on his own. Now, their next biggest mistake was introducing Super Saiyan Blue in this fight when he hadn't been able to show off his full power. He was barely shown off in the Resurrection F movie. We have no idea how strong he is, and they decided to use him in this death battle against Superman, not knowing his power level in the slightest, just to help out their theory. Now, I do believe Superman could still beat Super Saiyan Blue. I just feel like they didn't give enough time to learn about the Super Saiyan Blue transformation before using it. And Superman says dialogue straight from the animated series, making me wonder if this is supposed to be the Superman from the animated series because of his demeanor and voice. But then I realized that it can't be him because he's a way weaker Superman than the feats this Superman is pulling off. In case you guys didn't know, one of the weakest Supermen around is the Superman from the animated series, so this obviously can't be him. And then I realized yet again they didn't tell us which Superman they were using. They just said, we are using a modern, more rebooted Superman. Well, that still doesn't help at all, because there's been so many Superman reboots that you can't just say it's a rebooted Superman. You have to go into detail on which Superman you are using. And if this one connects to the previous video like it's a sequel because you see Superman wishing the Earth back, how is this Goku able to turn Super Saiyan God when he already turned Super Saiyan 4 in the other video, showing that he's not the Goku from the Earth we know. He's not the anime Goku. He is the GT Goku. How can GT Goku turn Super Saiyan God? That is another major fuck up on their half that they don't even bother to explain at all. There's like, just let us have this, we'll make it work, just let us have this one. And I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. It's not a slight little mistake, they didn't mess up a power level, they fucking threw in a Goku from a whole nother universe that doesn't make sense on itself. The GT universe doesn't even make sense on itself, and for some reason we're being told that GT Goku can turn Super Saiyan God. So, fuck you, Death Battle, that's completely asinine. Now, the only thing I can give this Death Battle credit for is the way Superman finishes off Goku and the way he fights him. He's giving Goku plenty of opportunities to stop. Goku won't stop. He realizes Goku will blow up the Earth because Goku's just an asshole for some reason now. I mean, he isn't trying to get stronger. He just will fight Superman even if the Earth gets blown up, totally bastardizing his character. So, Superman realizes Goku's a threat to the Earth, so instead of plowing into him like he did last time, blowing up the Earth, he decides to just lobotomize him. Now, only evil Supermen have done this, only Supermen from evil universes, but I'll just let this Superman off on it, because normally Superman would pressure point him down or fucking break his arms and legs so he wouldn't move, even if it gets that extreme. But if you want to say he thinks Goku is that big of a threat to where he has to lobotomize him, I'll let you have that one. This ending was at least good. I don't, however, like that part they tacked on to the end with Goku saying, you know what, I don't want to be stronger than him. That's fucking stupid. You're just putting this ending up so fucking fanboys won't bitch down the comments below. And I know someone's gonna think I'm either a Goku or a Superman fanboy. No, I just read a lot of comic books, watched all of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball, and read the mangas, so I'm pretty sure I know Goku's strengths and Superman's strengths. I've read a hell of a lot of Superman, and I know that you fucked him up in this one too. But at the end, you try to credit to why you think that he could do this. Now, because you didn't state which Superman you're using, you can pull off these feats, but you do lie Spectre was heavy in that one, but he didn't weigh infinite pounds. Now, the other one is the Book of Infinite Pages. Now, you can even see in that fucking screenshot you have right there that when he picks up the book with Shazam, it fucking breaks everywhere. It falls apart. And the book is magic too. And it's the Book of Infinite Pages. It doesn't mean that's the Book of Infinite Mass. It is magic in nature, meaning that it could weigh like a fucking dime, but still have infinite pages like it says. So yet again, you didn't know your sources on that one, so that's another thing to bastardize this theory. So we have a severe lack of research, a lack of understanding which characters they're using and which characters can use which moves. They didn't know shit about GT Goku, they didn't know shit about Super Saiyan God transformation, they didn't know anything about how strong Super Saiyan Blue was, and they made Superman be a total dick who will blow up the earth just for the hell of it. So, this has been Death Battle is Stupid, Part 2. After all of that fuck-ups, I just couldn't watch their series anymore. After Part 1, I gave them credit. I'm like, okay, you fucked up. You won't do this shit again. But Part 2, they acted so damn proud of this. They showed it off at their convention, and it still fucking was stupid. It all was stupid. I just can't say anymore. It's fucking stupid. Okay, this has been Dylan today on DHT. If you like this video, you can like it. If you really liked it, you can share it. And if you really want to watch more stuff, including Is Stupid, you can subscribe. We'll be doing more of these videos every month, so till then, this has been Dylan from DHT, Games, Comics, Series, and more. Bye.